Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and today Kirby we were supposed to be released, but actually wasn't, because I went to every store, not a single store had... It's all good, it's fine, because I'm actually having a Kirby special, a Kirby Returns to Dreamland special, and since it's Kirby's Return to Dreamland, I'm using unreleased Dream World abilities. Get it? Yeah, it's a battle between me and MJC, so it's going to be very interesting. I'm going to be having two matches. This first match I'm posting is actually the good match of the three we had, and the next one I'm going to be posting later is actually the one that's just completely lulz worthy. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and in the meantime, while I'm waiting for Kirby, I get to play this game right here. Yeah, this... Alright, here we go, a battle with MJC for my Kirby special. He's going to lead off with his Epic Yarn, which is a Garbodor. Okay, you automatically win right there for that name. Game over. Anyway, I sent in Dark Nebula my Starmie. This is not an ordinary Starmie, if you're wondering why it actually outsped me. This is my Analytic Starmie. That's right, this thing actually is trained completely slowly and has Cosmic Power, of course. So, wait. Yeah, it has Cosmic Power, so it'll be able to, you know, take hits and give more bulky. So, awesome. Scald is going to do a lot of damage to it because I pull off a crit, but it doesn't matter because you pull off an explosion here anyway, so... Alright, that's fair enough. I mean, explosion kind of sucks this generation, but I mean, Garbodor is pretty much just setting up toxic spikes plus explode, so... Doesn't really have any other options aside from that. So Dark Nebula here is getting recover and stuff, then he sends in his Kirby, his Imposter! You imposter! Copies my power, and, because it's copy ability. And I switch out to my HRH from Kirby 64, my Golurk. I was predicting his Thunderbolt because I knew I had it, because of course I gave it. So I send in this thing, he withdraws out into his Fatty Whale. And I was predicting his switch, which is why I went for a Dynamic Punch here, because this is my No Guard HRH, or Golurk rather. And that does like nothing to it. Well, I mean, it is a Wailord who has a lot of HP, so it's not really surprising, but still, that's not much damage. So I'm going to switch out here, hoping he confuses himself and send in Dark Nebula for a possible free switch. However, now I'm poisoned, and that sucks, but he does hit himself, so it's very nice for me. And I'm actually expecting him to... wait, did I predict this in the switch? I'm pretty sure. Let me see what happens here. I get poisoned, of course, and he's going to withdraw his Fatty Whale and send in Fangor. I did predict this switch. Well, I actually just didn't predict the switch. I just went for a T-Bolt right off the bat, and he sends in Fangora, which is his Dragonite. That's also from Epic Yarn as well. Thunderbolt's not going to do too much, but it'll do, I mean, it's not really trained special attack, even though it has Analytic. And we send in Heavy Lobster, my Scissor. Yes, Heavy Lobster, I wanted to make this Pokemon for a long time, but, like, you know what? Why not? It may not have a good Dream World ability. I didn't give it one, but, I mean, we don't have to use all Dream World abilities for this battle. So he has Outrage and Confuse himself, which is nice, while I set up the Swords Dance, because I know I could easily, you know, set up on him, because Outrage isn't going to do anything to me. So this turn I'm going to go for Bullet Punch. So it'll do a good damage to anything he sends in, including his Fatty Whale. And I kill off his Dragonite, which is very nice for me. However, I have a Life Orb, which kind of sucks, but then he sends an Acro. Now what I should have done here is predict the Protect and go for his Sword Dance, but just in case he didn't go for Protect, I wanted to just go straight for the Bullet Punch and see how much damage that would do. I don't think it'll do too much because it's not very effective, but remember, I do have a Swords Dance up, and that almost kills it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I completely underestimated that thing's horrible defense, but hey, I'll take it. It's going to kill itself off with the Life Orb as well, even though it kills me off, so it's like a double, like, eye for an eye, like always, like I always say. He's going to send in Wham Bam, which I'm assuming is Jewel, because, I mean, Wham Bam Jewel kind of looks like that a lot, actually. I'm going to send in Skolord, my Emboar. If you haven't played Kirby Mass Attack, I suggest you do, or at least look up Skolord in Kirby Wiki. He sends in Kirby to copy my Skolord here, and because I have the Reckless, plus the Life Orb, plus Flare Blitz, Stab, that is going to do a nice chunk to that thing, and do a nice chunk to me as well, especially since I'm poisoned. So that's not looking good for me. I'm going to switch out here and send in my Dark Nebula again. I'm not sure what he's going to do, but he's sending in his fodder. He goes for Wild Charge, predicting my switch, which is very nice for him. So good job on that prediction, and he, of course, has the Reckless as well since he copied me, so he goes down a lot of damage as well, but doesn't have a Life Orb or anything. So sending Great Gigant. If you play the Kirby Superstar, this is one of the things from the RPG battle. I'm sure you guys know. I go for the Dragon Dance here, and I have the Aqua Jet, but I'm not willing to use it yet because judging by the damage he did, I feel like I get two setups on him. So then he sends in Wham Bam. Now, I don't get what I was even thinking here. Like, for some reason, instead of going for the Dragon Rush, which I do have with the Wide Lance, I go for Aqua Jet. I don't know, maybe I was going for the guaranteed damage? I don't know, but I really should have just gone for Dragon Rush right there on the bat, but I didn't, so... Oh well, at least I do some damage to him and I kill myself, which kind of sucks for me, so Great Dragon didn't do very great. Then I send back in Skolard here, who's going to do Flare Blitz again, because it'll do damage to pretty much anything at all on his team, and including his Fatty Whale, which he'll do a nice chunk to, because, well, it's Stab, Life Orb, plus Reckless. Plus, I'm getting completely massively owned by the poison and everything. He sends in his Kirby now, who of course is Scarf, like every other Kirby in existence, or every other Ditto for that matter. And I send in HRH just to take whatever he's going to do. I predicted the Wild Charge, which he did. I'm like, alright, that's nice. That's very nice for me. So he's going to go for a Wild Charge, leaving it in his fodder. I was wondering why he left it in his fodder. Then I'm thinking, oh wait a second. I know why. I know exactly why he left it in his fodder. You're going to send in Fatty Whale here, okay? And you do have the water spout, so it's going to be able to kill me out with the water spout. I'm like, okay, I need to kill this thing off with a wild charge. I need to kill off a wild charge, because if I don't, I'm pretty much screwed, because you can just stall me out with that thing, because I know it has rest. I found out your moveset as well. So I set in Skolard here, hoping the wild charge will kill it off. Come on, please, 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 I need you to. I need you to, and it does, so it's perfect. I take it out, but of course with my recoil, plus Life Orb, plus Poison, that's going to kill me, and that's going to be good game. Alright, and just want to have you guys know that when Kirby's out, I'm going to be taking an entire break while I'm playing the game until I finish it. I have a couple things saved to keep you occupied in the meantime. But since I can't play Kirby yet, I'm going to go ahead and just, in the meantime, try to finish up Sonic and the Black Knight while I'm at it. So, yep, just going to go ahead and try that now. Let's go ahead and start this game.